What's up, guys? Welcome back to Esk8Exchange, the show where we talk about electric skateboarding, MBoards, whatever else we want to feel like talking about. This is like, it's like a train station, and sometimes it gets derailed, and that's okay.
Makes a left.
It's okay, yeah. It makes a left on a straight track somehow. In the studio today, we've got James, of course.
Hey.
We've got Jacob. Milo's sitting there on the floor. He's just straight chilling. And then Maddie's behind camera, just, doing her thing. We made her job a little bit harder today because we got a comment last week and said we need visuals.
We need visuals.
I need to see
They
stuff.
need to look at
need
things
visuals.
other than us.
Okay.
We need visuals. So
Heard you loud
we
and clear.
usually do edit them in, right? But it's a pain in the ass to edit them in. But now we're doing it live.
Yes.
Right?
We
So
got
we've
it
got
right
a whole
here.
second
Yep.
computer.
We can see it. Is there a camera? Oh, the camera can't see over there yet.
Not yet, no. So anyways, during the show,
Yeah.
there'll be live edited visuals, which is fun. So you
Bam.
don't
So
actually
that
have to do
means
it.
now 5% of our show is actually planned.
Yes.
That's-
6.
Yeah.
Almost 7.
That's-
I'd say 7.
That's how much is
Yeah.
pre-planned now.
Yeah.
So that's good. We're making improvements.
Yep.
Right. So I have my list still, Okay. James, you're up first today. You got to tell your story yesterday.
From yesterday?
So we're not trying to throw shade against any brand.
no,
I
not-
think
no, not at
literally
all.
yesterday was a matter of it just being so goddamn hot.
I think it was my
hot,
fault.
dude. It could. Well, yeah, it could have started off with
I
Jacob
think
jinxing
I
it.
think I started.
All
We
right,
were talking
James.
about how good. I mean, you always hear stuff about the Evolve GTRs. You
Yep,
hear about them
yeah.
locking up. You hear problems, this and that. Well, ever since I've had my Carbon GTR, I haven't had any of those problems. This thing's been a tank, and I beat it. And so me and Jacob yesterday were just talking about that, about how I've been riding it, and it's been hot, and then riding it in the cold, and then I ride it hard, and he's like, you may have got a unicorn. No problems, bro. Your motors have been great.
Yep.
Everything's been fine. And then I wasn't supposed to skate home yesterday. I was gonna drive home. I was gonna have Brooke come get me and pick me up, and then we were gonna go do lunch and everything like that. But all of a sudden, Olive, my 7-month-old daughter, started throwing a fit. So I was like, it's okay, babe. I rode here. I'll go ahead and skate home. I got my helmet. I'm good. So on the way home, one of my belts somehow slips off the motor pulley, gets caught in between the wheel pulley and the wheel, and locks up my back wheel. So I start sliding left and right and almost fall off the front of the board. I catch myself and I look back and I'm like, what? How did this even happen? Every time that I've had problems with my belts has been when I'm not running pulley covers.
Really?
Every time that I run covers, I never have problems. Last week, almost snapped one of my AT belts. Yesterday,
So,
came off the motor pulley and almost locked up my back tire.
Yeah.
Almost threw me off the board.
Interesting.
I know, right? You always hear so many people
I
say,
always
"Screw
usually
'em."
hear the opposite. But
I mean,
okay.
realistically, if the motor pulley or if that cover is the correct size, it's actually going to stop the belt
From
It'll
coming
hit
off.
it and could even push it back.
Yeah.
But when you get debris in there behind the belt, it's when you're.
But I never, I always run belt covers. Not always, 85% of the time I run them. And it's like that other 15% of the time when I don't run them is when I have problems.
Interesting.
Shit gets in there and breaks up stuff and things come off and it's just like, ugh. So anyways, so then that happens, dude. So I'm like pulled over onto the side of the road. It's hot, 115 degrees.
Yeah,
It was hot.
And so
yesterday.
when it's hot like that here in Vegas, the pavement is anywhere from 130 to 140 degrees. I
Yeah,
found that
you
out
will-
yesterday.
Minimum,
Yeah.
Yeah. So I went out when I got home and took a gauge, put it on the ground. It was 132 degrees.
Don't
And
you
that was
have an infrared thing here?
I do,
We
yeah.
should
Right?
check it today.
Yeah.
Because
We
it's
should
going to
do
be
a
like
thing
just
like
as
that.
hot on the
Yeah.
pavement.
Yeah.
And so it's crazy. So I'm riding. I'm almost home. I'm about a half mile. I have this little back alley that I usually cut down, and I'm making the left, going about 2 miles an hour. All of a sudden, my board stops, bro. Like not a lockup, but it's slowing down, and it took me to about 1 mile an hour. And I stepped off the board with 1 foot, and I look at my remote because I've been having the weird little
Remote issue.
remote issues, which we chalked it up to it's just fucking hot because ain't nobody else having that problem.
Right.
So I get ready to step off and I look at my remote, it's still on. And all of a sudden, bro, my board takes off at like Mach 9, faster than I've ever seen this thing move before, shoots off down an alley, hits a car, hits a wall, hits a
Oh my
dumpster,
God.
hits another car, straight on into the wall, bro. And it finally stopped about 300-400 feet down the road. And I'm just like, oh, it almost took out some old dude. And so it was just like, I'm like, watch out, bro.
it's like
and he's
Final
like limping
Destination.
out of
You're
the
like,
way with
oh,
his
no.
groceries. I'm like, and I'm not going to try to chase it down because it's 100. It's hot as balls outside,
Right.
and I don't know where it's going. If I start running this way, who knows? It's going to come back. But anyways, so it finally stops. I walk over and I see the picture that we're about to pull up right now.
Yeah.
And so it's just like, I'm devastated. What is that little thing coming out of the top of the trucks that goes into the pivot cup? Do we have a name for that? Just the nipple that goes into
the truck nipple.
The truck nipple.
Hanger nipple. I mean,
pivot.
I'm sure it's got a
pivot cup nipple. No. But
I
anyways,
think it's a pivot. I think it's like a pivot.
It's
where it
pivot,
pivots.
Yeah.
That's all.
We should give it a
way.
name. We
should.
There's probably an official name. I don't know why we don't know it off the top of our head.
It's a
roadside truck nipple.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's what happened.
Yes,
so
it's gone.
It broke it off.
It's gone, dude. I can't even put it back into the pivot cup and make it work again. Yep, there we go.
So was it in there still?
No, it's gone.
Oh, it fell out.
Couldn't find anything for it to go back into. There you go. See it right there.
Oh yeah, that thing's gone.
Uh-huh. So I'm just like, at least I didn't get hurt. At least the old man didn't get taken out. And so I'm sitting here and I'm like, damn it. So I walk into the door and Brooke is like devastated because she's like, I knew I should have came and picked you up. I'm like, it's all right, baby. What would have happened? I ride this thing in the heat. It would have been today. It would have been tomorrow. It would have been whatever. It is what it is. Don't trip.
Well, the good news is we got trucks for you.
Yeah, right.
We got a front truck for you.
Yep.
And it's just a front truck.
Yeah,
so
it's
that's
all right.
easy.
It's all right. So I hit up Evolve. I was cool. I remember quite a few times we've talked about customer service. Don't be a dick. People will be
you gotta talk to people like you want them to help you.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
And they help you.
Yeah.
Right.
So I sent them a message and was like, hey, some crazy shit happened. I mean, not like, hey guys, my board ghosted on me while I was riding. Front truck kind of got taken out. Like, I don't care about replacing the front truck. I'm just worried about an MCU being bad. What do I need to do? Let me know. And so they got it back to me about 20 minutes later with an email saying, fill this out and ship us your board.
Sweet.
All right, cool. So
boom, done.
Way better than one wheel. I still don't have my one. We just found out that my one wheel just got to San Jose yesterday. Dude, it sat here till the 19th.
Is that here in Vegas?
Till the night of the 18th.
Well, what is that, FedEx's fault?
Yeah, I don't know. Or is it the Magic Shop? So I took my one wheel to a Magic Shop / FedEx shop to drop it off to get it shipped, right, dude? I'm like, this is already bad, man. Wow. Oh, I hope it makes it there. But it made it there.
Okay.
I just haven't been able to ride it for 3 weeks now.
All right, well. Okay, so I wouldn't blame one wheel for that one.
No. And we know that was probably, well, anyways. So board's down. It's all right. Shit happens. I'm safe.
Yeah.
Lesson learned.
Okay. Well, at least you didn't go down.
Yeah.
So that's all you needed was to go down. But, shit happens, though, for
it
sure.
Does. It is.
All right. Well, we'll get your front truck replaced.
Yeah,
that's not a big deal. It won't match your other ones. It'll be all black now. But
I know. We got to get that green off it anyways. It's so beat up. If you look at the picture, oh, dude, these roads beat our boards up, man.
Yeah,
that's why the gecko derm, I swear to God, is just...
Yours were a little past.
Yeah, so did the bottom of your board, does that look okay?
Bottom of my board looks great, bro. And it hit... when it hit the dumpster, it hit it like sideways, bro. It was like fishtailing into it.
So the Geicoderm did do something for you?
It did, bro. And that nose bumper from Board Bumpers saved it because it went head on into the wall, bro.
And apparently this is an ad.
It
wasn't even planned. It wasn't even planned.
I don't even know what to say right now. I'm about to cry. I'm so happy.
No, man, I'm saying these little things that we do to protect our shit from things like this, like it does pay off.
Yeah.
The alternative would have been your deck was destroyed.
Yeah, cracked, bro, scratched,
and you'd
done
had
for.
Nothing.
Yep, no truck, no board.
Jeez.
Would have been Betty's
been
done,
horrible.
dude. Barrier.
Yeah. Is that what your board's name?
Yeah, I named her old Betty, bro.
Okay, here.
Got names for everything.
I do, dude. We got Rhonda and Natasha.
There's no. If you've named your board,
yes,
comment down below what your board is.
Yep.
And what his/her name is.
Yes.
And if your board's a dude, I'm gonna be concerned a little bit.
Yeah, right. Like dude riding a dude. I mean, unless you're into dudes, but yeah.
No, but I feel like boards. We already talked about this. They're always girls.
They are like your cars, your motorcycles.
They're girls.
A couple of my motorcycles were Rhonda because they were red. They're all red Rhonda.
I'm gonna go out and ride my John.
Yeah. Please say you're talking about John Deere, bro. Yeah.
You even name a John Deere after a dude? You still name that a girl.
I'm gonna go ride my deer.
Yeah, right.
Tractors, trains.
So, oh god, we're gonna get canceled, guys.
Yeah, right. That's enough.
So this is not a sponsor, but we talked about Ex8Exchange, the helmet company, a little while ago.
Sort of did.
Sort of did. I think we got our sources
we gave
crossed.
Out very poor information.
Very
poor.
I did not do good research, and I did like the research the night before and was not prepared. So I'm sorry, guys. Some of the things that I said on that.
We were told they were Swedish. I
think.
Software
glitch.
So the actual company reached out to us, not knowing that we already discussed them, and said, "Hey guys, we want to send you our helmet, and we just want feedback. They're not asking us to review it. They're not asking us to post about it. They're not asking us to even talk about it right now. They just want to send it to us and say, can you email me back with just generic
what do you think?
What you think about it? So here it is. I It's on the screen right now.
Made a quick little clip.
Yeah, we made a quick little clip. So it's got the built-in lights. They're a San Francisco-based company. The one of the things about their helmets is that they're using a Dutch standard safety standard.
Safety.
Correct.
So it's the highest helmet safety. This is actually rated at 28 miles an hour versus 15 miles an hour.
So like class 3 bikes.
Yeah.
Right.
So it's made for what we're usually traveling at, because we're going faster than 15 miles an hour most of the time, which is what regular skate helmets are certified and rated for.
By the way, right about now, these guys are going back a couple episodes and being like, so what the hell did these guys
what did
say?
they?
What did we say? Yeah.
We need to pull that one.
Good thing.
Maddie, delete that episode real quick.
There's just a blank.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, they sent it to us. We tried it on. I actually like it a lot.
Yeah, it's cool.
It's
It's got the different light modes and everything.
Yeah. So like we thought, I'll play this video again, Maddie. You don't have to actually.
Sexy.
You don't actually have to cut to it if you don't want to. But the lights are pretty good. They're only for really notification. They're not really bright enough to see in front of you.
To be seen, not
to be seen, not to see.
Correct.
Yeah.
The lights I guess last for about 10 hours, which is plenty of time.
Yeah, that's
no
not
one's
bad.
riding that long.
multiple rides. You ride all week.
Yeah.
No charge.
And then the visor we thought was gonna be stupid.
Yeah, we didn't know if we were going to
But
like it.
Sure about it.
I like it.
We strapped it on and
We
we
kinda
all liked
like it.
Yeah, we all liked it. It would be cool if it came in different colors.
Yes,
I would like
that was
to-
our one feedback.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so there's not really helmet sizes. They've got these adjustments in the back. So like, I actually like it.
That was cool. It's got the different kind of adjustment that like slides up and then in, and so Jacob's big ass.
Yeah, that
head,
was a
worked on
cool
him.
feature. I haven't seen that on a helmet. And I have quite a few bike helmets.
Just to check, did you guys not like the color options that you saw, or did you not see the color options?
For the visor?
No, for the helmet.
Oh no, they have
Yeah.
tons of
Yeah,
different.
they have
they have a lot of
you were
different
talking
color
about the
options.
color of the
3, 4,
visor.
5.
I
There's
thought you
like-
didn't like the color of the helmet.
No.
No,
The
they have
color,
like
the
6 or
color of their
7
helmets are actually really cool.
Yeah, 6 or 7 different.
But the visors
selectors.
are
quite a bit.
all just that gray.
Yeah,
and I'd
it's
love to see like a
weird
black
seeing that
option.
way.
Yeah,
or,
black or like brown,
or
like a tan or something,
something.
like that.
Yeah.
So I mean, that
Just
was
a
my only
mix.
feedback. Otherwise, though, we were trying to figure out how to make that helmet better. We were obviously we wanted it to be a little slimmer, but at the same time,
How
is it
can
even
it be?
possible
I
if
don't
you
know.
want to retain that 28 mile an
You
hour rating?
have to look at it and know what the purpose is serving. You
Right.
know, so it's like looking at a motorcycle helmet and saying,
Right.
man, I don't know if I want to wear this when I just go ride my skateboard. You
Yeah.
know, but it's like, well, how fast are you going? You're going 35, 40. This is the helmet you should be wearing.
Right.
Yeah.
Doesn't
matter how heavy it
and
is, right.
unfortunately, you have to accept the fact that in order to meet these standards, in order to meet these criteria, things have to change.
Right.
Things have
Yeah,
to get
very
bigger until technology
Right.
you
Until
know,
the material gets
better.
Yeah, materials get
So
stronger.
I immediately kind of compared this helmet to like the 888s because it's like the
Okay.
same kind of half
Yeah.
shell helmet,
Well,
right?
yeah, because
Right.
didn't we?
So I looked at them side by side. The walls, like the thickness of the walls, are actually very, very similar in the 888 and the X Nito, except for like the back area gets a lot thicker.
Yeah.
Correct.
So it looks
Yeah.
like the helmet kind of looks like it stands pretty tall off your head, but I do think it looks pretty good. The only issue I feel like they may have with this is the price tag might be just a tad high. It's a $150 helmet
What?
compared to like a $35 888 helmet. Now I get it.
Yeah.
The difference is the speed rating at
Yes.
28 miles an hour
And-
is huge.
And remember, we found out yesterday that if you wreck,
This is actually
so this
yes.
is this is where the price tag. I don't want to say it's justified, but it
does
makes,
help.
It makes you feel better
a very
about
big
paying
factor.
that much for it. So what was
It is if you get into an accident
Yeah.
with your helmet, they will just send you a free one.
Yeah, brand new one,
Right.
Brand new one.
and that's for a lifetime.
that
It sure sounded
well,
like
it sure sounded that way.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm not too
It
sure.
was not clear about a
if
If you
time.
guys
limit.
are, if you guys are watching,
I didn't see
just
if
go ahead
that
and
also
comment.
meant multiple, but other companies offer similar.
Similar, I'm
Blue Rock
sure.
had a similar, but
Okay.
Yeah,
you would have to buy another one at 50%. So you've spent 400
Yeah.
plus 200.
So they would sell it to you at 50%
plus-
off
plus-
if you got into
plus
an accident.
tax, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
So maybe by the end you would have had 2 Rurocks for 700. These
Yeah.
dudes are just saying you get basically
go, brand new
2
helmet.
for
Yeah.
the price,
Of
you know, for
one.
a single. So I don't know, that has to weigh into it. Nobody ever expects for something to happen, but
yeah.
the reality is most people abuse their helmets even
Right.
when they're not wearing them.
Right.
And one fall out of your car is enough
Yeah.
to take a helmet
Yeah.
and throw it in the trash.
That's
and
right.
say it is no longer going to meet the criteria that it was designed to do.
Right.
Now, most of us are not that
We don't.
extreme about it.
I still got my
and we
Walmart
get-
helmet that's been beaten on, bro.
Guys are lucky, you know,
Yeah.
like I think by the time a lot of us hit the ground, our bodies have slowed down enough. But
Yes.
I've seen some, some face first stuff,
Yeah.
and you never know what that helmet went through
Yeah.
before. So,
Right.
That's
So,
sketchy.
Anyways, they were kind enough to send us one.
Yeah.
Again, not a sponsor, not getting paid at all for that.
We don't
You've been
have
rocking it
affiliate
for a
code.
few
I think I get to keep the helmet, so there's that.
Yeah, you got the disco
Why the
one,
hell
bro.
got the disco one?
Yeah, wow.
Disco.
Here's the thing.
I'd
people,
go for the Dune. What was it, Dune?
I think so, Dune.
Yeah.
I would
it's like
have
beige.
a room full of shit that people wanted to send us if
Yeah.
they weren't demanding a review video for it.
Yeah, right.
So I'm not going to make a review video for some random thing.
We're not just yes men about some random stuff.
No, but like I really would at any time would be happy to look at a product and give honest feedback. But I'm not gonna probably make a review video. I just wanted to talk about it today because it is. We had kind of mentioned it before, and the dude seems really nice. So
Yeah.
The
And it's
policy
pretty cool.
isn't super clear about it, but it does say accidents that result in damage to the helmet.
Okay.
So it's got to
Right
be
on
beat.
time.
Yeah,
Right on time.
There they are.
Yep,
I
every
feel like
time.
this should like cue like a Mr. Rogers
Yeah,
segment.
when our
right?
doorbell rings, it's so funny.
Who's at the door?
Yeah, and then Milo just spazzes out.
Let me out.
Literally, it's like
Hey,
because I
Bubba.
think we just do our show around noon-ish
Yeah,
every time,
yep.
and then the doorbell rings around noon. Anyways, so guess what we have this week, guys? We have a badass build of the week.
Hey,
Yes.
We
finally
do.
we get to hear the song.
Okay,
and
is this a
here
new
it
one?
is. Hold on. It's coming.
Okay, yeah, let's listen to the original.
Okay.
Okay, original first. Oh, that's the doorbell. Not
That's the doorbell. Hold on.
There
we
it
go.
is.
That's the original.
There it is.
this was like our Swedish version.
Okay, that was our
Right?
random
'Cause didn't we
Fiverr
get a-
one.
Didn't we get a new one?
We got a new one. So here's our new one. This is from
First
Sam
Premiere,
Brown.
Premiere.
Ooh.
Oh wow! All right, some Matrix shit.
The badass build of the week.
Much,
little
it's
jingle.
better, bro.
Nice.
It's better
It's
for
better.
sure.
There
It's
we go.
better.
It's better. So that was
Yeah.
Sam Brown. So thank you for that.
Yeah, appreciate you.
Thanks,
Um,
Sam.
So our badass. So before we get into that, Jacob, you want to take away for our sponsor really quick?
Oh yeah.
Oh
sponsor
yeah,
plug.
yeah.
Yeah.
So sponsor
Speaking of-
again as always. Sorry, I had a little accident today on my finger, but so as always, XS Sports CBD is grateful enough to hook us up with a little discount code, 20% off on the store. It's honestly, man, it's still like my daily use.
Yeah,
I
you
use
smell
it
like it every day, bro.
single-
Every day. you
It's like
smell
cologne for me.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
just like rub it
Yeah.
on. So
Right.
I use the roller. I use the salve mostly. The best one, dude. Get some and rub it on your wife's feet.
Right?
Okay,
Did
this
you
is
do
the
it?
second
Remember, I
time
talked
you've
about this,
discussed
dude.
this.
Right?
Dude, just
Oh my
try it. And if
gosh.
you haven't done it yet, I'm
Uh-huh.
telling you, it'll
Yep.
be worth it.
Yes.
Okay.
It'll be like the
Just
first time.
make
that-
sure you wash your hands immediately after doing
Yes.
the foot rub because,
Yeah.
like, sometimes they get a little excited after.
Yeah,
foot
you
rub.
may or may
It's
not
like,
have to
hey,
handle
you don't want
something,
that
bro.
going anywhere
Yeah.
near anything important.
Right? But it's crazy how good of a mood it puts him in, huh?
Yeah,
Yep.
that's cool.
Okay,
Okay.
now you definitely got to try it.
Okay,
Maddie's gonna
badass
be
build of the week.
Okay.
She's
Ready?
back.
So this build is Andy's. This is our buddy Andy.
Oh yeah.
He's got the very first
Yep.
endurance.
Woo!
It's like pre-release. We're not ready for full
This is
production,
the
but we have a
first,
handful.
yeah.
I think we might have 2 more to sell.
Yeah.
Technically.
So is this considered a prototype?
This is number 0.
Yeah.
This is number 0.
Number-
This is pre-release.
Number
This is
point,
number 0.
point 2.
So this is how his board
There
ended
it
up.
is, man.
It
Look
looks
at those wheels.
It
Look at the
looks
board.
so
It
good. So
all
these
looks so
are
good,
he
bro.
brought his own wheels to the party
did.
here.
Yeah.
But
We
it
did
turned
make
out,
some other wheels though that came out pretty cool. Too.
yeah. These it turned out
That
so nice. So
Did you see? Wait, go back.
Fucker
Did you
looks
see that picture?
good,
I
bro.
helped on that picture.
That's a
James.
good picture.
Jacob did the lighting on this one.
That was the
Oh
only one
my
he used
gosh.
of mine though. So jerk.
Pretty good. But anyway, his
Woo!
board turned
Freaking
out
tank.
so clean, dude.
Yeah.
He added a handle up front.
Yeah,
That's
well,
not
you
stock
kind
either.
of you
Right.
kind of need the handle with the 12S 8P.
He's got a 12S8, so
Mhm.
this dude's range is gonna be
Yeah.
like 60 miles.
Yeah.
It's insane. But it turned out so nice. That's his 12S8 right there.
Uh-huh.
I thought it turned out
With
pretty clean.
room to spare.
With room to spare, you
But-
could fit a 14
yeah.
S8 in there if you really wanted
Mhm.
and
to.
we've already thought about it.
Yeah.
There it is.
So there's Andy
There's
with his
Andy
board.
with
He's
the
got
board.
this. He's custom
so
lid.
happier.
So his lid,
Yeah.
it's his style.
Yeah.
Like, he likes it. But anyways, so he was really happy about it. So anyway,
Yeah,
it's our own build, I guess. We're
Yeah.
plugging our own build. But
It was a good ride too. I got to put a couple miles on it.
Yeah. So
And
what's
it was really
interesting
nice.
is the 12S8 feels so much better than our 12S4. When you
I
stand on it,
didn't-
it is
Yeah.
solid.
Oh yeah, when you stand.
It's so nice. Like I don't know how to explain it, but it's
Well,
so nice.
Yeah. I didn't get to ride it. I got to stand on it. So, and I felt that for sure.
Yeah.
It does feel nice.
I mean, it's heavy, but I mean, it's supposed to be. It's
It's a
big board.
12
Right.
SUV.
but it's a
basically
big board
car,
in a
bro.
small package, which is
Yeah.
actually pretty cool because it was still easy. Like he's got it's like a smaller SUV,
Yeah.
and he threw it up in the back like it was.
Oh, yeah.
no big deal.
Yeah. If you got to carry
you
it.
could throw that on any of your board racks at home.
Yeah, I honestly like. Fred just posted like this video of the carbon board
Carbon
showdown,
fiber showdown, bro.
and I'm like, God damn, we need to get our board
You
in there
do.
because like literally we're gonna have the highest range of all those boards
Yeah.
by a lot,
Yep.
by a huge margin. So
Right.
we gotta get this board out and done.
Yeah, we got to get it over there. And
We're
get
just
it over to
getting
the East Coast.
decks are at the point where they're looking good,
Uh-huh.
so they're feeling good too. This
Yeah.
is definitely the strongest batch so far. So
Still,
now
it's on my list. We'll get one built
Mhm.
early next week and see if we can get it on the road.
I know that'd make
the
them
12S8.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd make the people happy because a couple of people have been wondering about this board.
Yeah, we got to get it out to Fred at least, get him a video, and then
Mhm.
we got to get production going. So we're finalizing our deck production right now,
Yep.
and we'll get that rolling.
What's going on with the bamboo deck?
Bamboo deck, that is it's going, but it's our
there.
carbon board is
there.
top priority.
Okay, all right.
It's
my
higher
bad.
priority.
Okay.
You thinking about doing a little pre-release or anything like 10 boards or nothing?
Ah,
or just
yeah.
go
For this
for
board?
it? Yeah.
Yeah, for the endurance.
So like pre-sale, you're saying?
There you go.
Or like
Yeah.
a first 10 people, first 15
Here's-
people get this.
If we do it,
okay.
I'm going to have to make them like click. Okay, I understand 100 times that it may take a hot minute.
Okay.
and I don't want people to freak out when
Yeah.
it takes it
Especially
does
if you're
take-
number 10.
Yeah.
Right. It takes a little while to get decks through production, to get
Mhm.
batteries made. It takes a little while.
Yeah, because
So,
people don't understand.
I've been trying to like self-fund it, but it is difficult.
Yeah.
So I would like to do a pre-sale.
Small deposit or
Small,
something, $1,000
small, yeah, maybe half
Mhm.
half the money or something, 50% down or something,
Yeah.
Okay.
and then that reserves your first 10 slots or something. I would like to maybe do that, and maybe we can. We'll discuss it. Maybe people who can come out in this video and say if they're interested in even purchasing a board, then maybe. The 12S8 fully loaded will probably be around $2,400-$2,500. So that's just again 60-mile range. It's
Yeah.
gonna blow your socks
Yeah,
off.
that's you doing 35, 38 miles an hour
Solid
for 50 to 60
yeah.
miles,
It's
bro.
insane. Storm core inside,
Yes,
a
you're good.
VX2 Pro or a VX4. It's got everything that we would want on it.
Yeah.
Board bumpers, gears.
And now, are you going to be doing a 2 different truck option for the endurance, a TKP and
So-
DKP later
Still haven't
on?
done that
or
yet,
we're
actually.
working.
DKP because I didn't think that
We're
would be
right
really
now
cool.
DKP. We're
Yeah.
working on our Super B setup,
Uh-huh.
which will be RKP.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would like to do
I
TKPs
feel
though
like
as well.
he looked like he had a little mini stroke right
I
there.
did,
You can see
yeah.
the
I know, you said it also fast.
So we'll do pre-sale. I would love to do that. Raise
Yeah.
some
I
money.
totally
get
forgot
them
I was
done.
also going to build that board this week, wasn't I?
Uh-huh.
Shit.
Yeah.
God,
Red or black?
Oh, red.
I think we'll use the red.
Always red, bro.
Use the red?
I think we'll use the
You don't want
red.
to try
yeah.
to sell the red? You don't think somebody wants to buy the red?
I
Maybe.
don't know. What do the
See?
people think?
Now I
What do people think
gotcha.
about the red?
So we're working on
All right.
our Super B setup
We'll do
pretty
red.
soon. We're waiting on pivot cups. I believe they're done.
Yeah.
I think
We
they're
have
done.
one set though,
We
right?
do have one set.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways, if you guys are interested in purchasing the board, we need to figure that out so we can know whether or not we want to do a pre-sale.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to. I think we have two that we could potentially just sell.
I was
right
saying,
away.
yeah, if you really want right now, just
If you really, really, really
Shoot us
want
a
one right
message.
now,
We might have
shoot
to.
us a message. We probably can make it
to
happen.
not
Yeah,
have my
'cause-
mat board though.
Yeah,
No.
the mat board's staying
That's
here.
going
for
to
now.
literally cost you double.
Yeah.
Because there are two
You offer us
endurances out
double,
there.
you can
We've
have
got
Yeah,
two
there's
glossy
endurances.
decks
Like,
that
if
we can sell.
Yeah, if we want to, I know. We just hop on one. Hey, I'm running to the gas station real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, we got two brand new ones that haven't been built up yet.
Oh, yeah,
so
they
we
have.
could sell them brand new.
But you have to be cool.
You have to be
Cool.
cool.
Gotta
You
be
got to
cool
be
with
cool.
these.
So I think what we're
Yeah.
gonna do though is the first 10 or the first batch, maybe of first 20 boards we sell. I think we're gonna have an extended longer warranty. Just because it's the first batch, because we were talking about first batch things, and I think we
Yeah.
want to reward people. Maybe this is how
Hell yeah.
this is how vendors maybe need to go about first batch stuff. Make the warranty longer, just to say if anything does go down, let us know, or maybe we can just buy their extend insurance plan for them or something.
Yeah.
There you
That could
go.
also offer them
Yeah,
include that for
sure.
free
just,
or something.
Just in
Yeah.
case, because it is first
$75
batch.
credit towards it or something.
Yeah,
some
something. We want to make sure that though, when these boards go out,
Mhm.
someone's board will probably have a little something to deal with, and we
there's
will want to be
always-
able to be there and fix it.
That always happens first batch.
Yeah.
Every company, any company, whatever it is. it
Although
always
I want to say our boards have been performing very well.
Yeah.
We've been putting them through hell, and the most that we can do is like, oh, we need to change out our motor screws, like something stupid stuff,
or bearings in the wheels.
or bearings
Yeah.
blew. Yeah, 'cause we just ride them so hard.
Yeah.
Other than that, though, like it's not really anything major. So I'm excited though. Like all of our batteries have been kicking ass. Our we have not blown any ESCs since we switched over from prototype motors to production motors. I think we've been good there as well.
Yeah.
So like all of our electronics are kicking ass so far.
Yep.
Storm cores are going out.
Storm cores are going good. Yeah, they're good. Yeah, we have storm cores now. Yeah, we do.
Yeah,
So
it's
nice.
raining storm cores.
Yes, we have those. So we've been shipping. I think we shipped about 10 of them
Yep.
last
Yeah,
couple
yeah,
days. So
quite a
that's
few
fun.
Somebody says, finally. I was
Yeah.
like, what do you mean finally?
What do you mean finally?
Man, right?
Yeah.
You can't be mad at us, man.
You know, finally, man.
No, storm cores.
Yeah,
so
storm cores
productions. I can't imagine what LaCroix production looks like. I
Yeah.
can't. That's probably a bitch to handle.
Ugh.
But
Tedious.
it did take a long time. No shade on them, but it did take quite
Well,
a while to
they
get
were
our
dealing
order.
with a bunch of stuff. I'm not trying to choose sides.
No,
but
they
were
did
doing
move their
some
warehouse
shit.
as well. So I know that delayed a lot for everybody.
Yeah.
I know when we moved, I think we were down for 2 weeks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Maybe not quite that long, but when we moved our warehouse, it did.
No.
No, we were not
No.
down for 2
No,
weeks.
we were not down for 2 weeks.
How long were we down for?
We were down for 3 days, and 2 of them were a Saturday to Sunday.
Okay.
Oh goddamn, we did it quick then. I guess.
Hey,
Mike was
hey,
taking
good
a
job,
nap.
guys.
I would like to give us a little bit of credit there. We worked really hard. That's not true at all.
Yeah, it was a very
Okay.
stressful couple days that felt like 2 weeks.
I mean, Mike and I spent like the full Saturday and Sunday, day
Yeah.
and night here.
Yeah,
just
that's
organizing.
true. That's
But
true.
we shipped out everything we could Friday morning
Yeah.
as we were packing up the U-Haul
Yeah.
with
Yeah.
all the racks and all the inventory. And then we got it loaded up. We got it taken here the same day.
That's just
Saturday
you two
and
did all
Sunday,
this?
we spent organizing. No,
No, Jacob
Okay.
kicked
I
ass
was about
that
to say,
day.
good thing you got Jacob.
my
This-
dad was helping too.
A lot of help.
Yeah.
Yeah, but we just got everything in to this new warehouse.
Yeah. And then we went back. So we got all the essentials here first. Got it kind of operable. Like it wasn't great, but it was still operable. And then we went back throughout the week to kind of clean things up to make sure it was ready to like hand back to management. But otherwise, yeah. So you're right. I don't know why it took us so long. I just felt like such a long organization process, but I
Yeah.
forget that we were
I mean,
still
wasn't,
shipping.
It wasn't pretty, but we did not stop shipping.
You're right.
We
you're
weren't down even for one day. For
Okay.
shipping
That's
or
right.
emails.
That's right.
Yeah.
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 Ask,
So anyways.
ask about MBoards. What's up?
But anyways, I have no idea what the situation is with the quad, but I know that it kind of took a few weeks, so people were, a couple of delays, but
Yeah.
no worries. But we got them though now, so we just have to try to buy more before we run out. And
Right.
it's a hard game.
Yeah.
It's a lot of but anyways, so that's cool. We're ready there. Our boards are coming along, I think. Oh, and then one thing we need like you guys' input. So we've got Boreas Industries are making
yeah.
these motor heat sinks.
Yeah.
And they're very cool.
Okay,
They make them
yes.
for Evolve for sure. And one of our customers recently bought a set of R6368s and reached out to him to make heat sinks for him.
Okay.
So he made us a heat sink for
Yeah.
our motors, and
Yep.
they look really, really
Uh-huh.
cool.
They do. They look nice.
So I think the MSRP on those will be about $80 for a pair of them.
Okay.
And we're trying to decide. That's like the cost of like almost another whole motor. We're trying to decide is like, would you buy those?
Well,
We don't know. I have to buy 100 of them.
The thing is I thought that the reason why we were buying big motors was to not have to worry about them overheating.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now why am I going to strap something else on there that's going to prevent it from overheating when that was the first reason of why I
Yeah.
bought it. Like that's
I mean, the
just what I think.
6068s
It
have
looks
good
cool.
power, but they're not the biggest motors ever.
Okay.
So I do think that they would benefit from a heat sink.
Okay.
Here in Vegas, I don't know if anything can save us here.
No, we're
but
fucked anyway.
everywhere else, though, are they even having? Because like we have, I know Andy overheated his
okay.
on his first day because he went out and ripped it
Yeah.
on 120 degrees.
Yeah.
So his like literally the board's hot. You could feel
Okay.
the heat through your shoes because
Yeah.
of just the sun beating on it.
My feet were hot. yesterday, that's
But so I think he a little overheated his a little bit.
Okay.
Again, that is not normal conditions. I really don't recommend riding a board when it's 115 degrees out.
Yeah,
It
I
just
think
that doesn't make any sense.
anything above 105.
I think 100.
you
I think
shouldn't
Jacob
be-
was saying his number's 100
100.
degrees.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and at that point, I'm like either trying to find cover or
Yeah.
I'm like
Find
I'm
somewhere
in
to
flip
take a
flops and
lunch.
I'm going 5 miles an hour
Right.
because
Down
even
to the
then-
mailbox.
Yeah, I mean, like just sitting. I made the mistake the other day. I picked up my wife, or somehow I ended up with the board in the car for like 2 hours.
Oh, geez.
And I was like, I think it'll probably be okay. It was 2 hours. I turned the thing on. The ESC was already at 135 when I turned it on.
Yeah.
So that was the day when I called you. I'm like, dude, I'm only a mile up the road, and I'm on fire basically.
Yeah. Help.
My motors were 180 plus, and then I kind of thought about it some more. I'm like, these things were hot before we even started.
Like when you're in SoCal, you're starting off, your motor is sitting at 65 degrees, 60 degrees.
And you're done at 67. And I'm like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah,
When it starts at 100 before you even, when it starts at 130 before you even step on your board,
was a bad idea.
it doesn't have a chance.
Nope.
It was a bad idea.
It doesn't even have a chance. So anyways, so what do you guys think about those? I think they look awesome.
I think they look great.
I'd like to get a batch of these, and I'd like to offer them with our board, but I want to make sure, like, I want to support Boreas over in New Jersey. I think they're really cool.
Dude's got cool shit.
The dude's got cool shit for sure. I want to support him, and I want to maybe stock
Still
them.
want one of those fucking board
But
racks, man.
but at the end, I know, honestly,
Ooh,
It's like
right?
Jesus' hands
Yeah.
holding
He's got
a board up.
He made this custom board rack for the convention.
Yeah.
I think he uses them to
like a
work on
rotisserie.
boards. It's
Yeah,
amazing.
so
It's the
nice,
coolest
bro.
board thing.
Yeah.
So you use it, you put your board on there, and you work on your board while it's on the rack.
Yeah.
Right.
Super cool. I need to buy one of
Elevated,
those.
it rotates.
It's really cool.
I just made it with some parts I found around.
Yeah,
the
I'm like,
shop.
slapped
dude,
it
it looks,
together.
Threw
it
this
looks
all together one day, and I'm
beautiful.
like,
Yeah, right,
bro, it
bro.
literally looks like a production model. Like
Yeah.
it's like finished, and
It's
all
all
the
nice.
welds were perfect.
He's
Yeah.
just trying to be
I just
modest
threw this
about his
together,
work, bro.
man.
He's
Like,
like,
Yeah.
Good dude, man.
yeah, right. You
Yeah,
spent-
he's a really cool guy. Anyways, but at the end of the day, business is business, and we gotta not get stuck with a
Yes,
ton of these
sure.
things. So we
Yes.
gotta see
What does everybody
Would
think
you
about
guys
them?
buy
Well,
these?
Yeah. Do you guys apparently
MSRP of $80.
Yeah.
What do you think about that price? What do you think?
Can we do them in a different color? Like,
Yeah, we can do them in different colors.
I'm not saying like red and blue. Like I'm talking like gold or something.
or like a nice
blingy.
like gunmetal gray or something like
So
that.
is it only going to come in one size for just those?
That would be
63,
perfectly.
68s?
So we would get them perfectly shaped for our 6368s.
Okay.
Now we can do different versions for all the different
He's got
lengths.
6374.
Okay.
He's already got that one.
He's
done.
got that one. He's got the smaller evolved motors. He's got the Hadians,
Okay.
which I would assume is probably close to yours.
Close.
They just have a different texture. So
I
maybe-
honestly think that it all comes down to the tolerance that they cut them at. I
Yeah.
think they're all the same size motors, right? But if one motor is a 0.5 millimeter wider in diameter than the other, they ain't gonna fit right.
No.
So I think they're pretty made for specific
precise.
motors, and they're pretty
Pretty
precise.
precise.
Like when they get pressed fit on, and you don't get them off.
No.
Like you get there's a
You gotta heat
certain
'em
tool
up
that
or
you
use
use
that
to,
pulley.
and you use a press to get them off.
Yeah, didn't he say you had like some crazy press
Yeah.
pulley
So
thing?
then I still have to figure out, can an end consumer just install these themselves, or do we have to press them on?
Well,
Don't know.
Or
from
do
what
we,
I
you give them
read-
the tool? Yeah.
Yeah, from what I read, the way people do it is they slap that thing in the oven and heat it up for like 15, 20 minutes at 400 and whatever degrees,
Okay.
and then pull it out with some mitts, and it slides right on your
Okay, motor.
right over the motor. And I mean, you let it cool down a little bit
Yeah,
before
yeah.
you put a 400 degree, but it'll slide right on, and as it cools, it shrinks and then clamps onto the motor.
Cool.
So, and I don't know if that 400 degrees is right. Don't quote me on that one.
No, yeah, it's all good.
I'm pulling that one out of my ass.
Yeah.
But they heat the thing up, bro. They
This
get
is
it
a
hot.
record. This is
Yeah.
3 doorbell rings in
Yeah.
one episode.
Dude.
What do we get? I think we need to do something for each doorbell.
Right? Get a sound or something.
I think it's something. I don't know. The doorbell's not enough. The doorbell sound.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think that's probably our show, guys. I think
Yeah.
I think we
All
covered
right.
a lot of ground.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
with that.
do we got
Talk about
anything else?
No.
I got a lot of work to do today. So
Yeah, I think
I'm
we're
outta
good.
here.
I think we're
gotta
good.
go home in like an
I don't
hour.
want to just
I
ramble.
got shit to do
It's
today.
115. I'm gonna go play golf today. What do you think about that?
Yeah.
Remember that
It'd
meeting?
be funny
yeah.
to see Jacob out there golfing with like the umbrella hat thing, and he's got like a camel pack full of Trulies or some shit.
I think that's how
I
he
feel
usually
like
does
he's,
it.
Or-
I'm offended now.
Right?
Like that
No.
he actually saw me out there. Like, fuck.
Have you been
I thought I was
stalking me,
hidden.
bro?
Yeah, I thought I was.
He
hiding.
stands out. He's 6'7". You're a
Yeah,
big dude.
I am.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that's true.
Yeah, people probably can't tell by the camera, but Jacob's a big dude. Anyways, all right, guys.
See you guys
I feel
later.
like people can tell.
I think people can
Yeah.
tell. Yeah.
I'm like swallowing this couch.
Hey.
All right, guys. Have a good one. We'll see you next week as always. See ya.
Enjoy your
Doodles.
Saturday. Party.